Ugh. I think we should just start all of our streams with just groaning. Ugh. Welcome, Groan Nation. It's us, the Groan Crew.
Let's not adopt that.
How are you, Brantley?
I'm okay. I got to spend this week meeting with a bunch of students for a course I used to teach for. At the end of the semester, I want to invite them to fold into a Discord that I'd run in the past, where essentially at the end of the semester, when everyone had been through a year of game dev, then you'd be able to join the server and then connect with current and graduated students alike and help network and etc. etc. And since I'm not currently teaching that class, I wanted to still offer the opportunity, but I also didn't want to just be like, hey, here's the link, trust me, it's cool. And so I've been visiting all of them this week, so that's been a bunch of time spent on that, but it's good to meet everybody. They're a good batch. I do have one fun story to share from those experiences.
Sure.
Okay, so there's one group that was, a group of students that was talking about influences from, very, zany, over-the-top cartoons, right? And one of them's trying to remember the name of a certain show that's coming to mind. Now, what first comes to mind for me is okay, so I am much older than these students. I have to think about what they would have watched as kids. It's probably something when I was trailing off. And so I think, okay, maybe Flapjack? Yeah, Misadventures of Flapjack was 2009 or something. That was kind of when I was, maybe after that. I don't remember. Anyways, that was one of those that was one of the later ones that I didn't really keep up with, but it was checking the boxes, right? And it's at least well liked enough too. And so that's kind of what sprung to mind. But no, I was thinking too recent to me, I think. Would you like to take some guesses at what cartoon media they were thinking of, which was influential to them?
Cubics.
Nope. No, that's way older.
Oh, so it's newer. It's newer.
Yeah. I was, frankly, it wasn't too far off. It was something that I was aware of, but sort of, it was on that lower end. It was also something I had totally avoided. Totally dodged, right?
Was it regular show?
Not regular show.
The Nut Shack.
No.
Sorry, I totally avoided. Can you give me an era?
Let me try to give you a
Yeah.
yeah.
Give me the Scoop Robotnik.
So okay, so my years were mostly correct.
So 2009.
About 2009 to 2014,
So
in that range.
It's a zany cartoon from 2009 to 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Made for kids.
Yeah.
Adventure Time's older. Is it? No, that would be
Not
about
Adventure Time.
that'd be about time Adventure Time came out. You got Chowda.
Was not Chowder.
See, I'm fuck.
Okay, here's another tip. Think outside of Cartoon Network. So not Cartoon Network.
Okay,
Eliminate
okay.
those options.
Damn, I'm spacing hard. What's funny
No,
is
it's okay. There's a reason. There's a reason.
does anyone
Anyone in chat have any suggestions?
Yeah, fucking 2009 2014 cartoon that's zany and people want to talk about it or it inspires them. Not on Cartoon Network, probably on Nickelodeon.
Mm-hmm.
So 2009 Nickelodeon show.
And I would and another tip is that I was surprised to hear this one brought up.
Fuck.
Let me know when you're ready.
I think I'm fucking stumped.
All right.
Every time I try and think of some off the cuff thing, it's from like 2004.
I'm gonna give you the answer in the form of a quote from one of them.
Okay.
Fanboy and Chum Chum was peak.
Was it Mr. Meaty?
No, did you not hear me?
You said Fanboy and Chum Chum was peak, is what they said.
Peak. Peak, as in
So
the cream of the crop,
it
top
was
tier. They were talking about Fanboy and Chum Chum.
That was the one that they.
That was the one they were thinking of. Yeah, that was their inspiration.
Okay, see, I thought you were saying that because it was a different inspiration. That's fucked,
No.
man. That's fucked. You need to tell that person they need to get better inspiration. You need to say, hey, aspiring game developer. Fuck you. Or playing Penny's Big Breakaway, which is a platformer game. I like this penguin. That has weird problems with artifacting and these cutscenes.
Can you also screen share this to me?
No,
so I can get the fastest version. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, and it's important because my character is on right now to talk.
Yeah.
Oops. Good luck, little artist. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know why there's artifacting in that and just that.
Yeah.
Unless it's on purpose.
Look at those speakers.
I can't.
What? I can't hear you over the music! What's these birds? Oh, we got ice physics.
Fuck yeah.
They're like, okay, it's the ice level. We need to make the music slap, or people will not take well to it.
What ice level does not have bitchin' music?
Hard to think of any. Sometimes ice levels are my favorite music. You here for bird watching too? Sometimes ice stages are or snowy stages are like my favorite out of the soundtrack. Billy Hatcher has some great sound music for the snow levels. That's World 4. One of my probably my absolute favorite track from Mega Man 02 is from like the icy stage.
What's
Ooh, oh, you almost saved it.
What's is there an ice level? Oh yeah, what's Arctic Knight's thing from Shovel Knight? Does this stage have bitchin'?
Polar Knight?
Yeah.
I think it's more subtle. Let me check it out. But it's good. Jake Kaufman just did a bang-up job on that entire soundtrack.
I mean, I remember playing Shovel Knight and as a wee lad, and by wee lad I mean I think I was 17, and just being in awe about how much I enjoyed that game.
Yeah. Did you ever end up playing the other versions, like the other expansions?
I played almost all of Spectral Knight, but I didn't end up beating it. I need to. I need to get back to that.
Yeah, they're good.
Touch
All of
the
them are good.
recipe card. Anything? Oh man, I missed someone.
You touch the recipe card, and they're like, "You don't let anything touch it." I stole the recipe for tomato cola. Get it safely to my boss. Tomato cola is what anime lesbians drink.
Anime lesbians love their tomatoes.
Yeah.
Speaking of anime lesbians, there's a new show out right now called The Train to the End of the World or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's subtly gay. It's only episode 1, but the premise is that 7G internet turned humans into animals, which is either a very funny, like, at last, the secret tomato. It's just tomatoes. It's pretty good. It's either really funny or the person. I gotta look in who made it, but it's about a bunch of girls on a train exploring the post-apocalyptic wasteland. The only problem I have, alright, we're gonna restart. I'm not having a bad score on this. I didn't make it that far. The only problem I have with what I've seen from that character is that it's a bunch of girls on a train looking for someone, but like they're wearing school uniforms, and if it's an apocalyptic scenario, why?
Who's going to school?
What?
Who's going to school?
Yeah, who's going to school? And like, if you're going to be, there's cooler train outfits you can wear. You can have them dressed as conductors. That would be fucking radical. With good hats.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. If you have options to give your characters good hats, and it makes sense, and you don't, I believe that is in the Bible. That's a sin.
You know what?
Everyone, check out Ice Music. Oh fuck! I can't believe we talked about Ice Music, but we didn't talk about how influential Chill Step was.
Oh. Yeah, it ended with Dr. Mario.
Well, wait, what is the thing from
Cool Punk from from Hypnospace.
Yeah, Cool Punk.
All right.
Yes.
Do you want you want a cool tip?
Sure.
Cool. All right. Listen closely. I have to get some rice.
You have to go get some rice. So I'm gonna be by myself.
Only momentarily.
Okay.
I'm like, it's literally in the same room, but I have to step away from my earbuds.
Ugh. This Brantley guy, all they do is edit everything and make all the art. I just exist to provide the face entertainment. So, I'm not even good at that. Ugh. I don't even know what to say. I went to a concert the other day. That was fun. I gotta meet a childhood hero. I gotta meet Ninja Brian of Ninja Sex Party. Which is a wild thing to do just because it's like, I don't know. It's Ninja Brian. I listened to him when I got my first car, which was a 2001 Dodge Caravan. It was just a big old silver van that I got from my uncle, and it was he had a like a printing shop where you could print shirt graphics. So all the local sports teams would use him, and I just drove that around for a year and a half. I absolutely loved the van. Because it was big enough for all of my friends. I am smacking this bird. Hi, Zed. But I drove around in a big silver van, and I was able to take all my friends to wherever we wanted to go, which was not a lot because my town of 17,000 people wasn't big. It wasn't small either. Like, it wasn't like a true small town. But I remember we'd go to Taco Bell a lot. because we didn't have any places to like hang out and play Magic the Gathering that wasn't Taco Bell. I guess I probably could have gone to the library, but I didn't think of that. I didn't think of going to the library when I was 15, 16 years old. But then then I was the driver. I had the man van, as I called it, which was a absolutely stupid. Fuck hell. It's a very silly thing to call things as a child. I'm just gonna continue from checkpoint. Like the man van. Sometimes this game makes me cry. What do you want me to do? Crash our competition, break all the barrels, and make cola. Guessing that these are the barrels. The tomato beverage is carbs. Gross. I used to work at an assisted living facility, and there was people would just drink tomato juice, and I remember being 18 and thinking that was gross. And now that I am almost 29, I still think that's gross. I have to be really careful on those rotations because I fuck them up all the time. I did a stage clear.
I'm back.
Brantley, you're back.
See, you had no problems. It's almost like you streamed all by yourself on, what was it, Tuesday? And you did fine.
Yeah, but I have a lot more to talk about in Guilty Gear.
Yeah. For example, here comes the wake up dust. Are they going to block it?
The answer
Here comes the
no.
charge dust. Will they block it?
No.
Repeat every 10 to 20 seconds.
There was a long... I didn't know what the balloon did, so I smacked it, and it knocked me back. I did post that on Twugger, I believe is the new name that they call it.
What?
The website Twugger.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
Where you post your best twigs. I got two retwigs, and
Hard to find good twigs these days.
it is hard to find good twigs these days. The newest episode of the Cody Show, some more news. They did create a new Twugger account to see what Twugger's homepage is, where you don't have like your algorithm, and apparently it's just insanely racist.
Oh, wonderful.
Like,
no wonder we've had those examples of like, hey, we kicked off this new AI model, and oops, that was fast.
it's racist. I mean, say what you will about ChatGPT. They've spent a lot of time trying to keep ChatGPT from being racist.
Say, now is Twugger a Cody Johnston joke that we've now just sort of airlifted, or was that your joke that also coincided well with their bit?
It was a joke that I made. That
Okay, good.
I just refuse to call it the stupid fucking X. It's so dumb. It's the dumbest shit.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with stealing jokes. But I was curious.
I love stealing jokes. Shit, I had something I was going to say. But yeah, like one of the things that like he came across was just this Catholic nationalist saying like he's ready to end democracy, and to like a bunch of crowd cheering.
Wow.
I love ending democracy.
And democracy in favor of what?
Not
Like we're talking pushing the authoritarian regime or
like just Catholic theocracy essentially. Super good, super good. Love that idea. I don't. I just wanted to make sure. Penguins need clean ice to roam and frolic. I like how after finding out that penguins in this world are just supporters of an imperialistic state, that we have just a bunch of oh no! Just normal ass. Hey, I already popped these balloons. Just normal ass PhD scientists that are like, hey, we're studying penguins. Like, you're supposed to study penguins.
Can you come up with a what the acronym is? PhD that involves penguin at the front of it.
Penguin hugging doctor. Call me doctor. When I get my PhD, I'm only going to be referred to as Doc. I won't have anyone refer to me by my first or last name. Now ask me what I'm getting a PhD in, Brantley.
Grant, what are you getting a PhD in?
Pretty hard dick. Hey.
Oh.
I wrestled a crab for this. Fighting crabs is its own ability. I don't expect you to call you doctor when you fight me. That's fine. You don't need to call me doctor. I know you respect me enough. I know.
Those spiders down there are interfering with our field research. Crush them. Get it. The ice fields are free and clear now. Thanks for your hard work.
You can.
Whoa, it's slippery. This one, ready.
Bye.
Yeah, the thing is, if you don't refer to Grant by name, then you don't ever have to call him Doc.
That's true.
Try.
If you just call me hey there, and then wink at me, then that's that. You know, that's my preference. If people say hey there and wink at me instead of calling me by my name. Oh God!
Oh,
sometimes I forget that you are not Jesus. What were you saying about penguins? I heard you say honk.
no, just yeah, that NPC.
We got some people in the chat. If you're in the chat and you love me winning, I don't know what to say. I'm not gonna.
Everybody post your favorite ice level music.
Yeah, do that.
You got caught. Yeah, there.
Sticker Brush 17 is not ice level music.
It was not, but Donkey Kong Country does have a really oh. Whoa, okay. The game just cut away so that we didn't see the graphic penguin violence being conducted on you.
Donkey Kong Country has a good ice level.
Yes. I mean, overall, Tropical Freeze has a great soundtrack.
All right, hold on. Odds to evens that Bryce posted something from
Paper Mario. Is it like the?
Is it either it's either Paper Mario or Banjo Kazooie?
Ooh, that's right. Let me see. I could just lie, by the way. I could just tell you you're right. It is Paper Mario. It is the Crystal Castle. Got it in one. Crystal Palace Crawl. That is good music.
Bryce will be joining us as an unfamiliar guest in familiar territory this summer to have my first playthrough of the original Paper Mario.
Oh, so that means I can't talk about. There's a cool part in that area.
Shut up. Shut up.
Let's see. I know T. Lopes was one of the composers on this soundtrack. I want to find who the other person was. I'm pretty sure there was two.
On Paper Mario or Penny?
Penny's Big Breakaway. T. Lopes being the composer on Sonic Mania as well. Let's find out. Ah, Sean Biala. Good work, you two. Let's find the. Let's see if I can find the ice level. Yeah, these are T's words. This one is called Balearic Birds.
Packing guns or good music?
Bryce said Mario has been packing since 1985.
So I asked, okay, what gun does Mario use? What is his everyday carry?
Are you asking me or are you ideating out loud?
I'm asking Bryce, because Bryce is the one that said Mario was packing. Smith & Wesson revolver. There's like a million Smith & Wesson revolvers.
But isn't that so true that Mario would just not clarify which one he has?
The good one. Fair. Have I told you guys on Hey Heights, Bulls and Ice. Deliver this rope. Have I told you what? The fuck did I miss?
My friend's probably lonely. Yummy needs snacks.
Did I ever tell you that there a 38 special was used as the? Alright. Maybe it's this way.
Deal with that bowl and deliver this rope.
Bye. Wait.
Is this the right way?
Oh, I dealt with the bull. Fuck.
You have to maybe... Is this one of those cases where the bowl is the ball and you have to push it into the golf hole?
Oh, fuck. Gotta be it. It's so true. Dude, we're so back.
Bryce said hold on loosely, by the way. Alright. Nice! And now you can go up.
Yeah. Anyway, at one point, the Smith & Wesson revolver, not a Smith & Wesson, I don't really know which brand, but a 38 special nickel-plated revolver was used,
Landing rope! Yay! You're my hero!
Was used, thanks Bryce, your music knowledge is important, but they used a 38 revolver, a nickel-plated 38 revolver as the weapon that air marshals would have, while they were on planes. Now, it was very funny because the guy that did it was the guy that made like the air marshal systems was of course a massive fascist, because of course. But the nickel-plated revolvers, there's a lot of oxygen that they pump into the planes, and so really quickly, all these very expensive guns. No, not very expensive, you know, government. Expensive for the personal person, not expensive for a government. But all these guns that they gave these people, I didn't know you could rotate all the way, just suddenly did not work because they just rusted so fast.
Oh.
Very, very good.
My student is stuck. Can you go stomp on the ice? I'd go myself, but I have to keep an eye.
What's the cheeseburger do again?
Big ball, big yo-yo. Ooh yeah. When you played Undertale, did you get do you remember what rank you got for your golf ball? Oh, Professor! Thanks for saving them. I didn't want to explain that one.
I don't. I remember it being a thing. I think I got a perfect score because I kept doing it to see if there was like some sort of secret. I think one of the funniest things about Undertale is playing subparly to see all of the dialogue.
Yeah.
I remember in Thunder Snail where you race against the snails, you actually can't make your money back. Because if you win, instead of getting you pay $10, and then if you win you get $9 back, and Napstablook says like, what if I gave you more money, how would I make money off of this? Although if you get really close, then you'll get paid, I think, 11, because Napstablook doesn't want the snail to feel sad.
That's right.
It's just great. I love that game. One of my students is obsessed with that game. And when I told him, like, hey, I played that game when it first came out, he, like, freaked the fuck out. He's like, how do you know about Undertale?
I've been on this planet. Play video games. Kind of hard to avoid it. What's the student's favorite Undertale character? I feel like they usually have one. Is it Sans?
No, his favorite song is Asgore's theme. I know that much. He's also the student that knew I played Outer Wilds on my ukulele one time when I was there, and he knew the Outer Wilds songs. So he's golf bulls are an invasive species here.
What's your favorite song from Undertale?
I have a tough one. I really like Save the World. Oh god. I really like Save the World, and I really like Heartache. I think Heartache is really good because I think that is like the point that I realized that Undertale was not going to be just another
Destiny project.
Yeah.
That we meditate to it.
Like I remember killing Toriel, and then being like, there's gotta be a way, and then going back, finding out there was a way, and then being told by Flowey that like, oh, you killed her, and then realizing how the game played was not necessarily how the game wanted you to play. That part absolutely made me nuts. What's your favorite song from Undertale? Oh.
Let's see. It varies, but
I know you liked Dummy a lot, but
yeah. Oh, here I'll put that on hold. Short stuff? At you? I wrapped up my delivery run, and now I'm heading to Industria. Want to ride out of here? Might be closer to where you're going.
no boss fight?
Maybe we'll have one right now.
Alright, saddle up, crew. We're shipping out.
Maybe we'll have one on the high seas.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you know, I have a strange choice. The subtle music that
Yeah,
plays
no boss fight. Huh.
when you're exiting the core and you're going towards the Metaton Hotel.
Is it like?
Like,
Yeah.
except it's playing the like low volume, slowed down, sort of creepier version of that.
Yeah.
Nobody takes me seriously at work.
I think.
Nothing fun.
I like how they're like, yeah, you can't. There's nothing.
Get out of here. There's also I think Ua So Temperate is another one of those that's really good. Toss this sucker into that magnetic field. Woo!
I really like Snowden Town too. I mean,
Yeah.
Don't let it get zapped. My buddy needs this battery ASAP. Be careful with it, okay?
that sounded like all alone.
Aw, shoot. My buddy's all alone and batteryless.
This game makes you really, really want to do the side quests.
It is nice that if you kick back to the beginning of the level, they just heal you up and they put your timer back where it was, or back to 0.
Yeah.
So you don't just, because naturally you would just end up resetting anyways, so. Let me go try to Undertale music. Please don't put me in any certain boxes for that.
Oh shit.
Oh my, how could I forget the fucking Ruins? The Ruins is my favorite track. That was what convinced me the game was gonna be okay. Like, I was going into it, I had seen the marketing, I'm pretty sure on Tumblr, and so like, I wasn't an early adopter, because like I didn't know about the Kickstarter, for example, but I was there for release, and I didn't know anything about it, right? This was just literally, hey, it's an indie game, I'll see what it's about.
And this was at the time that you still played video games.
Ha! Yeah. This was 2015. And so I had my doubts because I had the whole, you know, an RPG where no one has to die. I was like, I don't feel. Oh, my phone was dying. I had a feeling that they wouldn't hold to it, you know, or like there would be just something would be off, you know. Like I had played other little indie projects before where people would try sort of like the like say like a GLaDOS type of narrator and just kind of, you know, they would lean so hard into, oh, it's an abusive character that also, you know, kind of forces you into these situations and tries to make you feel bad, but it's very kind of blunt implementation. Oh, whack the bulb, got the power. And so I was expecting that, right? Like I was expecting something much clumsier. Oh, Grant, if you go whack that bulb and then head down, yeah.
The pay isn't great, but you can smash all the bulbs you want.
When I got into the Ruins and that music started playing, like that's where it was like, Yeah, this product is sincere, you know. This is not just sort of, it's not just taking a concept and kind of inverting it in order to make it seem more novel, right? This is something that has legs. So it's got to be that track, right? Like infinitely listenable. From up here, I can see the job I'm supposed to do.
Yes.
But yeah, my favorites have changed over time. Let me see if there's that ooh so temperate. Picking up.
I like that you.
Yes. Sorry, go ahead.
I like that you're like ooh so you say it without any any emotion behind it. Like, that's the name of the song. There you go. See, I was expecting that.
Let's see. I love.
This game is slowing down, and it is not my computer.
I love Waterfall. That's really good too. I lost my toolbox somewhere over there. Please find it. Thanks for finding this toolbox.
I guess I don't want to hit the bulb.
Oh no.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna use this bulb to try and make this easier for me. And I could have just.
These penguins are trying to get a decent workout and you just slap them for it. That or they're in hell. In which case it's probably spared them when they were suffering.
I like how those are the only two options.
Mm-hmm. That's all penguins do.
This game is suffering from what I believe is like engine slowdown, but I'm still at like 140 FPS, but the game is running a little bit slower than.
Ooh. Oh, that's cool.
That's really fun.
Oh!
Oh, damn it.
This giant conveyor belt is my dream. We need to finish our giant conveyor belt.
Oh, thread the needle.
Yes! Behold our giant conveyor belt. We're gonna be so efficient.
Now here's something I'm curious about. So you've got this student that is way into Undertale.
Yes.
What about Deltarune?
He hasn't played Delta yet.
Oh. That's interesting.
He said he wants to get all the endings in Undertale first.
Oh. Including Genocide?
Yes. Well, he wants to do Genocide just to fight Sans.
Yeah.
Church is a live podcast for old people about Jesus. All the church services I've been to in the last like 4 or 5 years, are like, you know, my dad will be like, we're gonna go to church for Christmas. I'm like, okay, I'll go with you. Have been less about Jesus and more just like, I don't know. I haven't gone to any like racist churches or like homophobic churches or anything like that. Just like regular old boring, like, and he was just a man. I'm not kind of animal.
Never.
Jesus was not a king. Jesus was not anything to worship. But that is why we worship.
We will anyway. Yeah. It's it's kind of in line with like the whole value put on authenticity right now. In social media and in content creation. The fact that like, oh, we kind of want to know the real people behind the work, and if we aren't able to know them, then that kind of makes it more difficult to get along with the work. That sort of getting applied to the whole Messiah thing. I've noticed that with another church that I had been at along with a family occurrence where it's this want to sort of fit in with like a contemporary cultural like laxing of like religious beliefs or like oh, I'm scared. Basically like taking the I wouldn't say like the intimidation factor, but kind of the commitment and like removing that aspect from it. However, not really being prepared to like then actually fully kind of unpack how we got here in the first place and what it means to try to have both.
Right. The problem with a lot of like modern Christianity is they have a hard. Oh, I fell through the wall. They have a hard. A lot of churches have a hard time removing themselves from the Christian right that is not actually that old in terms of like Christianity, because like if we look at like, the early 1900s, even in the mid 1900s, Christianity was always almost entirely on the side of progressivism, right? They were, your churches were some of the bigger supporters in desegregation. They were a lot of the large supporters in like union and like labor movements in the early turn of the century. But then Ronald Reagan.
Yeah. Ooh, it's minigame time.
You remember the Ball and Wonderworld minigames?
Yeah, Dagakano Tui!
Yeah, you got it.
Except I think he said something different when it's gonna be the sports ones though. Those were very funny. How clunky they were.
Like sports. I gotta renew my lease. So we only have 1 year to finish Balloon Wonderworld 100% in co-op mode together.
Yep. Here's an example on the church topic. The one of those like kind of sermons they gave, it was supposed to be about like it's okay to doubt your faith. And like the pastor's like, oh, you got a timer. Was saying like oh, I've had times where I question my faith and I really don't know what to make of it, or I come up with these conflicts or contradictions and I don't know kind of what to make of it. I have to be vocal about it. I have to talk to someone about it. But what's important is in the end that you do know that Jesus is a savior and you should not doubt God's plan. And so basically what came down to was it's okay to to think about things. It's okay to doubt. It's okay to feel shame, as long as ultimately in the end you come back to the same conclusion that everything's kind of predetermined.
Yeah, I remember there was a famous pastor, Pastor Bennington, who said, in the end, it doesn't even matter. And you got a lot of stuff going there. Sorry, that maybe.
No, it's great.
Fuck!
It's okay, you fail the third one every time ever. Anyway. I get. Do it, Penny. Do it, Grant.
I did it!
Oh,
Unsub,
Dylan
give me
wants
back
$5 back.
$5. You can't even subscribe to this channel.
Yeah, joke's on you. You'll have to give us $5 first.
Yeah, Venmo me $5 right now. You have my Venmo.
In the words of Napstabluke, gotta make money on this operation somehow. Who did you give your $5 to? Probably Bryce.
Oh, that turns on the conveyor belt. That seems like a bad idea. Oh my god, do I have to... Hold on.
Ah. Ooh!
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, she's got big attacks. That's gonna drop a magnet. There we go. Oh no! Oh no!
This gives me big egg golem vibes. See? And then you get on his back, and then you
can get up on the Hydra's back.
I like... Oh, fuck.
Ah.
I like that it's implied that the ancient Egyptians had a robot golem.
I thought the implication was that Eggman went there, found a statue, and then rigged it up.
Yeah, but when you first fight Egg Golem, it's you do that. That's what you do.
No, when Eggman fights it, it's because Sonic defeated it.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, it's not Eggman taking control of it for the first
You're
ever
right,
time.
You're right.
This reminds me of the final boss of Zapper, One Wicked Cricket.
Only you would say that. Not a single person on this entire platform for the past, yeah, never has anyone mentioned Zapper, this Zapper, what do you call it?
Cricket.
And
that's not true, because the only reason why I have Zapper on the brand is because months ago, Hollytones streamed it.
Oh, well, fuck. I don't know how to dodge that, I'm gonna be honest.
I think you gotta go fast. I think it's not about getting over it. I think it's about, like, zipping away from it, not outpacing it. Oof.
Hollotones.
Let me go find the VOD of that stream. But yeah, it's hard to see how you dodge these. That swivel hits half the stage. I guess you can jump off the ledge backwards and then come back. It's like if you jump off like the far edge away from the boss.
Yeah, and then... Give me that magnet, you avian bitch. Ah, okay. Good to know.
Here's Hollytone's VOD. Zapper, One Wicked Cricket. Hope you all enjoy that, or don't, because it's a kind of vile game. I would see it at the Scholastic Book Fair. They had a PC version of it. And repeatedly I was like, I mean, it's a video game at the book fair. I should probably get it.
I remember that
but
feeling.
I looked at the back of the box and I was like, oh, I don't know if I would like this. And it's $20, and I never did buy into it, which is good because I would have hated that game when I was a kid. It's kind of like rude and mean, and kind of nasty too. Heck, like it's made by like the same people who did some of the Game Boy Advance Frogger games, as well as I think the I want to say the second Frogger game on PlayStation 1. I don't know if they worked on the first one that everyone really liked. That first PSX port. Let me take a look. But anyways, I had played the Frogger game that they made, not knowing it's the same devs, and I hated that game. So I absolutely would have hated Zapper as well.
When you say it's rude, mean, and nasty, do you mean like?
It's just kind of weirdly fucked up. Like if you walk into the path of a statue with an axe and it brings the axe down, it'll like bisect you.
It's fucking rad, man.
And you'll see like his innards and stuff. Like it's like ugh.
That's pretty cool. Lawberry.
This
is a little Wild West.
And then like the plot is about like Zapper's sitting on his couch. Oh, we're in the Red Mountain prison from Sonic Adventure. It's cruel and unusual to make me. Hey man, what are you in for? Make me miss my cartoons. My lawyer thinks I'll get out in about 600 years. But like the plot starts with Zapper being on the couch, trying to watch TV, with like some other like buggy friend. It's Judge Rufus. I demand a full pardon.
Oh. I thought they'd say something different. They freed them.
No, they are trapped within the mental state.
It said free your cellmates. Anyway, continue talking about how.
And so like Zapper's trying to get the TV to work. It's showing on the news that there's this like bird thief that's stealing stuff. And since the TV's fritzing out, Zapper like takes his little buggy buddy and like kind of like attaches him to the TV in place of the antenna, which like does it by force. So he's already kind of a dick, right? Judge Rufus called me a criminal, which is true, but he hurt my feelings. And oh no, got that angle wrong. And then that bird villain just like through the window steals Zapper's friend away. And then whenever it's like the calling card is putting an egg down. So your objective in every level is to find all of that bird villain's eggs and like crush them by stepping on them. The fucked up part is that there's birds in those eggs. Sometimes they have like little feet poking out and they walk around and you still just step on them and crush them. It's just kind of like it's mean-spirited and like kind of gross. Oh, that's gonna be an awkward angle to get. Oh no!
Oh god, I haven't even gotten my check.
Let's see. Other stuff. Yeah, it's just that kind of energy, It's like, oh, he's got an attitude, but it's not charming or interesting. It's just annoying.
Not like Gex the Gecko?
No, it's kind of in the same vein. Though I expected Gex had at least a slightly higher brow, which is not saying much.
We need to play the 3D platformer version of Dex the Gecko.
No, you do not.
I do. I only face that I need to, because I need to. I played it when I was a kid, and I didn't play it very well, and I have to know what the rest of Gex the Gecko is like.
One of my favorite video game reviewers, Tim Rogers, said something along the lines of that Gex is the poor man's Bubsy.
That's really funny.
It's like, it's in the sense that you're gonna have to stop that fire for. Oh no, you don't. My bad. It's like, because Gex doesn't have the funny bad quality quite that Bubsy does. Spade is in your hands. There's no self-destruct. It doesn't have the fun factor of how bad it is.
'Cause it's not impressive, but it's competently made.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks a bit. Thanks, the paper's still smoking a bit. But no, we're not playing Gex. I vetoed that. You gotta play Paper Mario first.
Then I'll play Gex.
What do you know about original Paper Mario? I feel like I might have asked this before on one of our streams.
I know there is an egg dinosaur man child that you fight pretty consistently.
Yeah.
I remember.
Do you know anything about the partners?
I know Goombario is one of them, and he sucks. Ask me why he sucks.
Why does he suck, Grant?
Because he's not Goombella.
Yeah. But who knows, maybe you'll like Goombario.
Nobody likes Goombario. Everyone immediately takes away Goombario and replaces them with Scooper.
No, but
Wait, Scooper, is that right?
you got it. Yeah, it's Cooper. Koops is in Thousand Year Door.
Yeah.
Cooper is Paper Mario original. Now, what are you gonna do for your catalog? Just not do it?
No, I'll do it, but like, why does Goombario have talent? Because he's a little bitch. He's a snitch.
He's your first party member.
Yeah, but
You mean for plot reasons? Why would he know?
yeah. No.
Not to find out.
So like Goombella's a researcher. She's a woman of knowledge.
Yeah.
Goombario just tattles because he's a snitch. The law.
Big trouble. Look at that. Oh, those big flaming rock chunks remind me of Sonic 06 with this trigger. Oh no! Can you get back out? Okay. I'm warming up before my trial starts.
Ugh. But yeah, no. I know there's Volt, the little baby. There's Bombella. There's Bo.
Mm-hmm.
The Boo, who I love. I love her.
I like that you turned those flames back on. Uh-oh. Ooh, ooh.
Oh yeah.
Can you bring out my crime pals? I need to hold a gang back together. Oh, please, always commit crime.
Wow, I'm out. Thanks.
We'll do some crimes in your honor today. Hell yeah, let's go.
Crime in your honor.
Oh, this is cool. The atrium style.
Your penguins are running out of fire.
I don't know what they're doing. I think you can make it up. Oh no!
Lame. Rough.
You dog?
There's no Yoshi in it.
Correct. No Yoshi Park.
No Yoshi Park, which is lame as hell. No Yoshi partner. There's no there's no Goombella, and really, I think that's the thing that I'm most concerned about. No Madame Flurry. Bombella's kind of like whatever. Bombery's so much cooler than Bombella. He's a pirate and a bomb.
You haven't even met her yet. You don't even know her real name. Oh!
I hate you. It's your fault. What's her name? Bomberella.
No, you're on the right track in that it's like
BBella.
something. No. Feminine suffix. You just have to find
Oh,
the
it's
right one.
Bombette. That's right.
Yeah.
I have 2 notifications on Discord.
Oh, so do I.
They're from AI. 9 beers, 9 dogs, 9 innings.
Sure, I'll post that. I'll share that with everybody.
Is it real? Are they just like
No. It's just someone posting a meme.
That would be very funny. Cool this criminal is.
Cool.
I understand it right. Life sentence.
Who's the coolest criminal?
I mean, I'm partial to Victor Lusting. But
Tell us about Victor Lusting.
he sold the Eiffel Tower. He didn't
Oh,
have the right to
okay.
sell the Eiffel Tower. He was not like a great man. He definitely had some he was
Can we talk about those penguins really quick?
the fat penguins.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and look at them. They're so slow too. I bet they count as more penguins per penguin though.
They're so shaped.
But yeah, so a lot of his crimes were basically getting people to commit crimes and then stealing their money.
Mm-hmm.
So he sold the Eiffel Tower by impersonating a French official, because like when the Eiffel Tower got built, it wasn't supposed to be permanent. It was just to show off how cool steel was, because steel had just been invented.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone hated it. They thought it was ugly. And so everyone hated it, and I found a hot shot.
Oh, what a hopeless case. Perfect for a hot shot lawyer like me.
But So let's go. Oh.
Oh no! I dropped all the evidence for my client's trial!
So he pretended to be a French official, and he hires steel mill owners to like come and like meet with him to like buy the rights to dismantle the Eiffel Tower because it was a lot of steel. And here we go. That penguins, let's go.
They're gonna throw the book at me! How am I gonna dodge this?
Like this time.
Not close to the rum, right?
So he pretended to be a French official, and he invited a bunch of people to his like a really mid hotel. Take this hammer. Like he specifically went to a mid hotel. I'll have to do some work.
You saved my partner. Thanks, miss.
And so he would get like a bunch of mid food and a mid hotel, because if he did anything fancy, they would be like, well, this is the government wanted to do this. And so everything was mid, and then you'd have them bid on the rights to get the rights to dismantle the Eiffel Tower. But the thing is he would go to the person that bid the second highest and be like, hey, I like you. You did a really good job. Here's what I'm going to ask for you. If you bribe me, when you say stenography, if you bribe me, I will give you the rights, and I won't tell anybody. And the thing is that they would be like, cool. And so the person that would get bribed, he'd be like, all right, you're going to get your legal documents real soon. And once we have your legal documents, you got it. And then he wouldn't give it to them. And what's funny about it is they can't go to the police, because if they did,
They'd have to admit a crime.
they would. And so he just basically lied to everybody about it. And because he did that, they couldn't tell on it. And he did that 3 times. He had another scheme where he had the money box scheme where he would be like, hey, this box can duplicate money, and it was used it was going to be used in World War One, but it never got cleared. And then he would be like, he would stay with the person he sold the money box to, and he took a bunch of dollar dues and changed their serial numbers so that they would be the same. And then he would stay with them for the 24 hours, duplicate a $100 bill, and then he would and then the box was designed to like have a hidden compartment where the dollar was. And he would say, hey, don't open it, because if you open it, it fucks up. You have to wait 24 hours. And so they would put the money in. He would put a piece of paper in one slot, and then he would put it in the money box. And then after 24 hours, he would open the other hidden slot. And then he would be like, see, it duplicated it. And then since they had to wait 24 hours before the thing got duplicated, he would just skip town. And the thing is, if he did get caught and they said, hey, it didn't work, he could be like, oh, well, you just fucked up the mechanism. Don't worry, just try again. And that happened. Someone was like, hey, I fucked up. What did I fuck up with? And then Yeah, it's great. It's so cool. And I mean, he was a misogynist, obviously. Like, not a great person, but did some really funny crimes. What's really funny is the thing that got him like booked. What got him booked, like caught, was he legitimately just like robbed someone. He just didn't do anything clever. He just robbed someone.
Oh, you have to go up top, I think.
I see. Hi. So there it is, folks. If you wanna, I actually just read about a bunch of health insurance fraud. So there was this, there was these fake doctors that would tell people they had Alzheimer's, and then they would have them do these bullshit treatments, and they would bill their insurance. And because, like, they were billing their insurance, not them, no one would like tell, right? And if they did tell, insurance companies didn't actually really care. Okay, so that's just for that. Because it was cheaper to just raise the rates of your. Oh, you need to do it again. Okay, I see. Oh wait, I'm shit. So yeah, there is a bunch of funny shit. I mean, not funny shit. So, but like, yeah, apparently you can do insurance fraud pretty easily, and not get caught because it's too expensive to prosecute you. And instead, they just raise the rates for everybody else, which is its own, which is like super bastardly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Insurance crimes, all the rage. Who's your favorite criminal, Brantley?
Tigger from that one episode of Wonderful Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, or New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
He takes a train.
Pretty good. There's an episode of The Adventures of Winnie the Pooh where they...
Oh no! Nice.
Where they, what was I thinking? They wage war against the honeybees, and it's told in a war documentary style.
That show's very creative.
I think my favorite thing about that show is that none of the animals can write.
Of course not. Why would they do it to? Christopher Robin can't. Oh no! Okay.
You saved my client's evidence and my case.
Isn't there a
Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. I have a different favorite criminal, but I can't say it due to spoilers. But it's someone from the Eye of the Somnium Files series of games.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
You would know who I mean. There's a separate of that. There's a Tumblr trend, or maybe it's a Twitter comment. One of the two. That's like, I don't think you should get prosecuted for objectively funny crimes.
Yes, yes. And there's a couple people in AI the Somnium Files who probably should have just not been prosecuted for what they did.
There's no real like fair detective work that anyone does in that series. It's all like blackmail and like just kind of like stealing information, you know, like entrapment, like it's
Oh yeah.
every dirty trick in the book. No, not many people in that game series are like clever, intelligent folk, you know? Not that they're stupid, but like it's not that often you find someone who's like especially intelligent that doesn't also compromise that heavily with their beliefs. Like you have Tokiko, who's supposed to be like a scientist, but also, you know, she's a like a conspiracy theorist.
Mizuki's a teenager. That's why
Yeah.
she's an idiot. Everyone in that game is kind of dumb. You're right.
Unless you're a scientist, then you're kinda in the clear. But even then, that doesn't mean you think logically.
Felony!
The judge.
Felony, felony, felony. Aggravated jailbreak, aiding and abetting. Conspiracy to commit courtroom chaos. It's all right here, in the Book of Law. In light of your appalling record, and your serial reoffensive, and your saucy attitude, you will stand a formal trial before our highest court of law. Me. Bailiffs, toss her in the scales of justice. Our crimes will be weighed for all to see. Defendants, you have the right to dodge. High court is now in session. It's pretty good. Oh, he's precarious. Oh, it has a single wheel. It's a unicycle. That's
awesome.
really funny.
Oh.
No, my gavel! You'll break the foundations of our justice system. Time to cast judgment. He's a wizard. Oh, this is gonna fuck up the... Oh, I got fine. I like that in a lot of video games. Getting crushed was always just like the worst thing that can happen to you. Just insta kill.
Oh no. I think that it's an interesting case of one, yes, it is very lethal, but also a lot of times it would be majorly difficult to get you out of that situation.
Yeah.
You know? And so it's like, okay, you know, this would be a major problem for collision detection, having it pinned that way.
Nobody escapes my justice. True justice is inescapable. Try to dodge. If you were innocent, you'd stand still. Stop dodging.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh, look at the top screen.
Guilty. That's really
It's in a game mode. Or caught, or whatever it is to say.
Ah, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Let's go. Spin it.
Spin!
Hammer!
Hammer!
God, I fucking love that game.
Wait, which brother was your favorite? It's okay, they won't be upset.
I guess probably Luigi.
Oh no!
Luigi just has so much more personality than Mario. God damn it.
No, not again.
I'm trying to tap X to launch, but the problem is that it lasts so long.
Yeah.
I should just rotate, but sometimes
Yeah.
it doesn't work. Alright, there should be some... I should be able to grab some...
This is just a shockwave, so you can just jump over it. It's not a very threatening
I
attack.
fucked up. I fucked it
Well.
up somehow.
Guess that worked. Yeah, when I played that game, Super Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, I ended up Mario was like my faster, stronger brother, and Luigi was my like high defense, like high HP brother. High stash too.
Because I was spinning during the...
Yeah.
I've stolen his pen.
You did it.
Tip the scales of justice in your favor.
Your Honor. Death.
The court will adjourn for now. Please. Nice try, you conniving little creature. Grand theft, contempt of court, biting to the first degree. I'll drag you down to the cells myself. This fellow. Throughout your impressive criminal career, this court considered Yo-Yo your accessory. Yet just now it acted on its own. Perhaps we might consider this a mitigating circumstance. Miss Penny, the court will make this offer only once. You may go free. Your home will welcome you again. I will even grant you a spot on stage at the gala. The Emperor could certainly use the help. But you must relinquish Yo-Yo to me. The law can bend, but it must not break. Yo-Yo is a dangerous, disruptive element. To restore order and dignity to this land, I must snap this creature's string. Gretchen.
This is dumb monocle.
You refuse, even if you can never perform here again. Very well. Bailiffs, slap her nuts. But no, you can't do this. Question mark?
You have to think over whether or not Penny's crime is objectively funny.
Yeah, she ripped up the pants of an emperor. It's fucking hilarious.
Gala, no.
Darling.
This is funky.
Drop. We should play
You're on?
Monkey Ball Banana Blitz on stream. I think
I wonder if you ever made more content for Rolled Out.
yeah,
I know you played through that before.
I did, and I should play it some more. But what would be very funny is if we got some guest appearances from some of our other friendly streamers to play Monkey Gun.
Oh, can you play that like remote multiplayer?
Oh, I don't know, but the people I'm talking about do exist in our
That's true.
real life, so
Monkey Gun.
I just love to play Monkey Gun.
I'm just trying to look up which minigames are in Banana Blitz.
You gotta figure out how to get up there. You just gotta go fast. Monkey Gun is in there. Monkey Cart or Monkey Race or whatever it's called. I know is there.
No, are you thinking of Banana Blitz or are you thinking of the Mania, Banana Mania like collection of like remastered 1 and 2 stuff?
No, the one that was on the Wii.
Okay, yeah.
That one had Monkey Gun in it because I remember playing it because it was like it was one of the very few first-person shooters on the Nintendo Wii.
Mm-hmm. And we have 10 of the new games. Let's find out which one. Just for context, the original game had 50.
Wait, Monkey Banana Blitz only has 10 minigames?
The original Wii version had 50. HD, like the re-released version, has 10.
Are you?
Which, granted, most of those original 50 were not worth playing, but
Is Monkey Gun on there?
I'm gonna try to find out. Here's a VGCharts.com article ranking the 10 minigames in Banana Blitz HD. Hovercraft Race, Hurdle Race, Monkey Snowboard, Seesaw Ball, Slingshot, Hammer Throw, Dangerous Route, Whack-A-Mole, Super Monkey Attack, Monkey Target.
No Monkey Gun. All right, we got. Then what we need to do is we need to get a Wii version. We need to set it up.
I sold my version back in the day. I think so that we could get a copy of the Super Smash Bros. Brawl guidebook for free with our purchase of the game.
What a fucking... What a fucking misplay right there. Well, I mean, okay, to be fair, and I'm not saying we'll do this because it's illegal. You could emulate the Wii, and then apparently emulating motion controls is really easy, and so you could do Monkey Gun.
Could you do that with 4 people though?
Oh yeah, man.
Okay.
Not only could you do it, you could do it with 4 people online. Because a lot of the not that I know this by experience, but a lot of the emulators do have online functionality even when there was none during the time.
Mm-hmm. Say, I'm having a hard time finding out what Monkey Gun was, but Monkey Wars was the Banana Blitz one, the multiplayer shooter.
Oh, damn. I thought it was... Okay. Oh, Monkey Shot is the one that's in Super Monkey Ball 2, and that's like a rail shooter.
The thing is, like, I feel like I've heard the announcer voice say the words Monkey Gun, and I don't know if that was just an elaborate fake, or...
It could be an elaborate fake, or it could be the fact that we say that a lot.
No, like because it was a streamer I used to listen to that had that sound effect that they could play.
Well, I guess you just gotta look up every single Super Monkey Ball minigames ever.
Yeah.
Because I know Monkey Shot was one.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is Monkey War on the Banana Blitz HD multiplayer?
No.
It's probably because it's a motion control FPS game. It's pretty lame that they took the best part of Banana Blitz and didn't keep it. It's wild to me that I've gotten all of those. Right? Wow.
Did you know that Super Monkey Ball 2 is rated E for everyone for just violence?
That's pretty good. Well, I remember in Netflix, one of the things that they use for ratings is just like fear.
Yeah.
And I remember Little Witch Academia was rated Y7 for fear. It's also wild that that show is rated Y7. Or is it G? Whatever.
I am listening to the clips right now from 2. I think Monkey Ball was Sega's most iconic thing they've ever done. Sega hasn't done anything nearly as iconic as I and Mimi and Gon Gon and Baby and Yeah, that was kind of their 4-character template for a while. Was main boy, main girl, big boy, little boy. At least that's the Billy Hatcher protagonists to a T. I guess you could sort of also relate that to Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy.
I can't believe it. We almost made it. We almost made it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I was thinking that Monkey Gun was indeed just the streamer saying it for fun. I don't think there was an original Monkey Gun.
I fucked up the music. And I fucked up that. I pressed Y instead of B. I pressed slash instead of heavy slash. Isn't there someone in Monkey Ball Banana Blitz that's just named like scientist?
I think it's Professor.
That doesn't go with the naming conventions.
Nope. This is a really okay. I found a really great article stub. It's for Professor Bosis from. He's the main antagonist of Super Monkey Ball Bounce. Apparently, he's an evil scientist who uses his evil boss robots to kidnap Ai's friends, and that's the entire article. However, it has a really good comment at the very bottom from So I'm just gonna expose this because from 2021, August 1st. Caged Cookie 6293 just posts a picture of from Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz on a black background, heavily aliased, with up in the top left corner the logo for WWE 2K20.
Pretty good.
Thank you for the comment. There's no text that goes with the comment either.
He just
Here, I'm gonna copy the link to the comments. Let's try
wait.
to find.
Wasn't Dr. Barbosa's the main villain in Super Monkey Ball 3? I mean Super Monkey Ball 2.
No, that's Dr. Bad Boom.
Oh, that's right. Who becomes a good guy, right? When you get swallowed by the whale.
Only briefly. That's like World 4.
I thought at
And then
that
he's an
point,
asshole again.
I thought that made him change his tone, like Jonah and the
No.
whale.
No, he gets out immediately. Just back to being a
I'm
douchebag.
gonna talk to you about a little Bible story. Jonah and the whale. Now you see, Jonah was just a regular guy.
God.
And Jonah was a sinner. Just like
Doctor.
you.
It was doctor, not professor.
Just
Yeah.
like you. Just like me. Now Jonah was tried by the Lord. He spent 30 days inside the stomach of a massive leviathan. Now, in the Bible it says whale, but the translation was closer to sea monster. Now, 30 days might have been measured different at the time. So we're not entirely sure. But what's important is that Jonah used that time to self-reflect. He was able to learn about himself, learn about his problems inside that whale. And Jonah came out of that whale a better person. So next time, like when you're having a bad time, when you are miserable because of your job, because of your monetary status, or maybe you're just at a family reunion you don't like, I want you to think, what would you do? What can you use this time for? Could you use it to wallow in self-pity? Or could you use it in a productive way to expand your relationship with the Lord? Mark 22:13 says, and I don't know what it says. I could only keep it going for so long. It'd be so easy to be a right wing, or even like just like a really basic, like to lie and be a pastor. It'd be super easy. You would talk about all the deeds you do. Like I'd be like, one time I was at a Taco Bell. I enjoy Taco Bell from time to time, and the audience would laugh because it's the pastor's making a joke about food. And then I would mention about how I met a unhoused man who was having a hard time in life. And I said to him, and then you just go from there. It's easy. You just lie. It's just like comedians, right? It's like like observation humor, right? You can tell the truth, as you should, but you also just kind of like lie just like a little bit so that people find you funny.
There's a Monkey Ball game coming out this year?
Hell yeah! Is it called Monkey Ball this time? It's personal?
No, it's called Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble, so it might as well be.
What's it coming out of?
Switch features an all-new adventure mode which allows co-op play with up to 4 players through 200 stages. Also marks the debut of the Spin Dash, which players can use in various party games to compete, and appears to be usable in the main game as well. Also appears to feature some sort of bounce panel. Party games that return include Monkey Race, Banana Hunt, Robot Smash, and party games. We played online versus up to 16 players. There's a new character named Palette, and she's got a really cute design. Heck, I's new design is cute too. He's got overalls now.
They fucking clothed my boy.
They covered his ass.
Hold on 1 second. I want you to look at these things.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Ah!
You gotta send me that link to Monkey Ball Banana Rumble.
Alright, I will.
Monkey balls, we put clothes on them.
Yeah, Mimi's wearing a skirt now. Like, covers her top.
Interesting.
Look at that uber cute design.
Is it only coming out on the Nintendo Switch?
Yes, as of right now. Which I'm now realizing is a bummer, but...
It is a little bit of a bummer because it's a lot easier when it's on PC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, good
Oh,
lord. They have a limited edition where you can get a banana suit for II.
chances are we'll
Oh.
come to PC eventually.
Probably, yeah. They gave them costumes. You can put them in. Like tracksuit II. Whoa.
Well, this game is not happy with me. I don't know what I did to make it mad. Fuck. Because Monkey Ball was on a bunch of different consoles, right? Or is it GameCube exclusive?
No, I think it was on PlayStation 2 as well.
What if II was in Smash Brothers?
You'd have nowhere to go but down. Well, I guess in Banana Blitz they gave you the ability to jump.
Well, the ball is.
And the balls can fly. So it's the thing is, it's like you'd have to decide: do you want II to be able to fly and jump or not? Go, surf like the wind! My friend's birthday is in 20 seconds! Bring him this gift, hurry! You can do it! Nice.
A birthday gift, and right on time.
Four-player co-op of a Monkey Ball level sounds like a truly terrible time.
Yeah, it does.
All four of you take up space. Like, I've had a rough time with that with, like, say, New Super Mario Bros. But, like, you better go back, land so you can get another, you know, that's hard enough in a 2D plane like that. But then you're all rolling around and trying to control the stage. I don't even know how that works. Is it just that, like... Because normally Monkey Ball is controlled by, you know, like, pivoting the stage. So who controls the stage? Like, I've seen it in action in the game, but it's like... I guess you split screen it, and, like, you just kind of have each person roll for what they're trying to tilt? I don't know.
Fuck if I know. Gotta go look at these monkey designs.
Okay, so you can see, like, one person clearly has to tilt the stage. They're, like, tilting the stage in different directions. Maybe they just kind of... that sounds like a technical nightmare to me. I don't know how they manage that. Good on them.
I bet it's gonna play like shit on the Nintendo Switch too.
Okay.
We
Wow,
have-
you're at the last world.
We have 10 minutes. Let's go. Oh, fuck yeah.
The Editorium. Kingdom Come.
Oh god, they're on fire.
Yeah, they woke up and they're in fire. We need a splashy gala promo. Open the gate and do some stunts.
Oh, apparently.
Chin down. Smile. Eyes up. First, figure out what it is that keeps your combo on the point. I think it's rolling, right?
You can roll and you can also spin.
Yeah.
This is just...
Probably the best way to do it. Let's see. That was spectacular! This is gonna make a great video. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Oh. Eddie painting. Oh! You didn't get the checkpoint. Yo, yo, girl, fetch my jewelry boxes. Dead.
No.
It's funny that those paintings, when they fall down, if you make contact with them, they'll add a little mesh to make sure that you punch through it.
And you take damage, it looks like.
Yeah. Can you wall jump between these?
Oh, maybe. Just restart.
Nice. So now that we're near the end of the game, do you feel like you have the controls all mastered?
Yeah, I think one of the problems with this game, is definitely one of those things that's gonna be
Hey,
nice.
what's...
If you do like a second playthrough, is the exploration isn't really as fun as just flying through.
Mhm.
And so like the little missions that you have to do, can be fine, but a lot of times to me they're just totally unnecessary.
Yeah, I think they had it figured out when they realized like this is probably best for a course clear level focused game. Granted, the little side tasks, you know, for all those diversions, but I bet this will be an interesting one to watch for speedrunning purposes. Especially knowing there are some technical glitches regarding things like flying through walls and stuff. And stuff like this, right, where you can go a pretty long way, sort of rolling yourself out on
Like
various
like,
dangerous surfaces.
like to me, it's like this sucks, right? Like it doesn't suck, but like it's slow, and maybe there is a way you can.
Oh.
Let's go from the beginning. Not that far ahead. Or maybe we are. I don't know. I just feel like we only have one more level, right?
I believe so.
Apparently, did you ever beat all of Spyro the Dragon?
The first game, yes. If I recall, I did 100% it. Yeah, I really like. I should say I played the remastered trilogy.
Yes.
Or reignited trilogy. It's the only classic Spyro game that well, that's not true. Well, the only classic Spyro game I owned was Spyro Enter the Dragonfly.
Which is a master.
It's not the original Death. Yeah. Still never 100% completed that one. Yes.
Did I almost 100% complete it?
Almost. But then we lost the save. It's got corrupted because that memory card was acting up. So I always wanted to play Spyro. I guess I also owned Season of Ice on the Game Boy Advance. And although that game is relatively impressive in terms of its technology, I was very bad at it. Oh no, can you get back to you? Nope.
Nope. Smash to the
I did on the Reignited trilogy. I did indeed 100% Spyro 1, and kind of with your sentiment on this game, I did like that there were not any like side missions in the levels. So the collectibles in the middle one. Yeah, I really kind of liked being able to just focus on what was in the level itself, and that was it. And there, of course, were the flying levels. You know, that kind of helped spice things up. But yeah, I had only ever known Spyro games to have those side missions, and like I think it took a level or two before I noticed, oh, they just weren't a thing yet until 2.
And sometimes I enjoy them, but like sometimes in a platformer I just want to go, right?
Yeah. And some of those mini games are just such. It's all like, you know, they have new controls. And it's just kind of okay. I gotta learn something new. and sometimes they're just BS. Like,
Yeah, I remember there's one in Spyro, I think 3, where it's like, hey, you have to ramp off of the level geometry to get to an area, and it's just like, I don't want to do any of that.
oh, they have some of those in 1, in just like, not like minigame style, but just like, you have to do some really tricky stuff, kind of like Leap of Faith style things, where you have to do a supercharge, and then yeah, just kind of intuitively, you can look around certain corners and kind of notice like, okay, there is a yeah, there's stuff over there that I haven't been to yet, and so you've got to make a daring leap way out in order to reach it. That was kind of like, whole, come on, this is ridiculous, but I did enjoy it. Because it was at least still within the core mechanics of the game. I think you need to fly through, not across. Yeah.
I know. No, my sister's trying to FaceTime me and my dad. We're trying to see what she wants before I make it through.
But yeah, with like famously Trouble with the Trolley. That's one of those.
My sister wants to show me something real quick. Let me.
Hi everyone, it's me. You get to listen to just me. What can I talk with everyone about? Honestly, things are in a pretty dire place in the world, so trying to, for the end of the stream, I don't know if I want to just swing that in all of a sudden. But hey, things are bad out there, but we're hanging with it. As our bureaucracy continues to, fund colonization efforts around the world, it's easy to lose hope, but let's do our best not to. It counts to stay vocal, to work on organizing your workplace, do what you can in order to make a difference. Looking ahead towards other streams we'll do, most likely after this one, we'll play some Skullgirls next week. Marie came out on the same day as ABBA did in Guilty Gear Strive, and so between the two, we picked ABBA to play with and show off that stream. But I love me some Skullgirls, so we do need to go back and play that. I believe the story mode for Marie is all finished. That's when I would want to play it, is when that's all done. And that way we can go through, voice that, have a good time, etc. And then after that, we'll be looking for more things. We've got a backlog, honestly. But as Grant had mentioned earlier in the stream, some kind of bigger events we're looking forward to trying to do in the summer. Trying to 100% complete Balan Wonderworld. That's something that we'll have to kind of do in person. We want to co-op it to hopefully make it a little less menial. Only a little. Then we've got a stream that I need to do my due diligence. Since long ago, Grant tried to speed through Sonic Adventure 2 and played a little game where, let's see, it was either whenever he... I forget what the condition was. Maybe whenever he got an E rank or something. Yeah, that's. I'm pretty sure that was it. He would have to draw a Sonic character from memory. I'd love to do the same thing with Mega Man 8. where whenever I game over, which is almost certain to happen, then I will have to draw a Mega Man Robot Master from memory. Not just the ones from 8, but Grant would be able to pick any one he wants.
Damn it. That'd be a lot of fun. Can we do that next? We don't have
Well,
anything-
next we need to do Marie's release in Skullgirls.
Oh, that's right.
That should have a story mode with it. That'll be fun to go through in voice.
I could bring back my good Italian accent.
I was thinking the same thing. Italiano for all. But yeah, I am looking forward to doing that Mega Man stream sometime. Tough that we'll have to decide whether we want to break that up into bits or if we want to try to do like an all-in-one sitting type of thing.
How long do you think it would take you to beat Mega Man 8?
Ideally, not very long, but I also don't know if it's one of those. Sorry. And make sure you check the painting on the left. There's probably something behind it. Oh.
Alright, hold on a second.
Did you just delete that painting by sending that penguin flying to
Maybe.
it? Do you have a feline friend getting in the way? But yeah, Mega Man 8 is one of those where I don't know if my skills will degrade to. Oh no, it's just that pausing it makes the portrait disappear, maybe. Or it was 1 for frame. But I don't know if it's one of those that my skills will degrade the longer I play it, and therefore it'll become like too difficult for me to beat in one sitting. So I might have to play that by ear.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. It is beatable. I have beat it before. But it does have some. There are some things that make it a little more difficult to cheese. So like, you know, in some other Mega Man games, you can just like grind out energy tanks, you know, and those basically allow you to just brute force your way through a fight. You know, as long as you just keep laying on damage, you know, you can just you know, you can heal yourself back up and sort of rush it. But in Mega Man 8, you can only have a maximum of 2 energy tanks at a time, and so your ability to do that is highly limited compared to some of the other games. And so that does make it more difficult to just do sort of a funsy playthrough. But I will challenge myself to it. We could also make things like energy tanks like some kind of donation incentive.
Oh yeah,
So it's like I can't use energy tanks until someone donates one to me, or
that'd be fun.
if you donate, you get to like take away some resource that I have. You know, things like
Mega
that.
Buster only level or something like that. That'd be
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
there-
make that we can make that a massive one. We can get the we can advertise that heavy for the like their plan and stuff and see if we can get a good enough group to come watch us.
Yeah. That'll also be your chance to go and find some obscure robot masters for me.
I only know one that I can think of. Well, that's not true, but
I might have to disallow some of the really obscure ones from like the Game Boys games, like Punk and those.
yeah. I mean, we can
Might
make
just
it
have to.
mainline only.
Yeah.
I mean, I can probably just also... Does Mega Man EXE have Robot Masters?
It does. Yeah. A lot of them are are the old Robot Masters, but with like major design overhauls. Though there are some unique ones. So yeah, if you want to sort of just broaden it out to, you know, oh, whatever, you know, then sure thing. With the standard Mega Man Robot Masters, there's at least a little bit of, I have sort of a cushion in the sense of like, well, I know it probably will be a bipedal design with a gruff head and underwear on the outside, you know, like
Yeah. Can I just say that Zero's design has gotten more ugly the older I've gotten?
Zero as in from Mega Man X?
Yeah.
Damn, that's harsh. Now, and you're talking like original Mega Man Zero as opposed to the Zero from the Mega Man Zero Game Boy Advance games, right?
Yeah, Mega Man Zero from the Zero Game Boy Advance games goes hard.
Yeah.
Zero from Mega Man X, they're just like the green tit plates are weird to me. The choice to make his brief color just straight up whitey tighties is like terrible. Like it's so bad.
I think he's cool.
I thought he was cool as a kid, but I remember the more I looked at him, I'm like, I don't know, man.
I think for when I was younger, I didn't exactly love his design entirely. At least like especially certain drawings, kind of. Say like Mega Man X5 and 6 art style. Wasn't really my favorite. That was kind of when we were getting into like, oh, this art looks more digitally cleaned up, but it also, you know, the style just kind of looks a little like, I don't know what it was. Maybe over-designed or just kind of, it was. But anyways, it was like, I don't know. But then as I've grown older, I very much still love Zero's design as it is. No notes. for the
I
most
just think Proto Man to me just looks so much cooler.
Yeah, Proto Man has the sleek thing going on. A lot of the EXE designs have that sleek, cool factor to them.
I mean, even original Proto Man I thought was cool.
Yeah, got the shades.
Yeah.
Got the shield.
Now Bass though, Bass sucks.
Bats.
Or Bass, sorry.
It's space.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's at least it's better when he's being terribly voice acted.
Where was Bass terribly voice acted?
In the opening of Mega Man 8. Mega Man's like, we shouldn't fight, Bass.
I'm not even.
And Starlight says something like, shut up! I'll kill you! No, that's right, Mega Man's like, what? So,
I could not hear you.
It's like, why must we fight, Bass? Well, we'll get there. When we play it, you'll see it. In all its glory. And then he disappears for the rest of the game. He's not in Mega Man 8, he's just in the original cutscene. Or in the starting cutscene.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
Then
they have to make room for Duo.
It's wild to me that they wouldn't just be like, Duo killed Bass, or like absorbed him, you know?
Yeah, I think Mega Man like beats Bass in a fight, and then he just kind of fucks off, and then the rest of the game starts happening. They find the evil energy.
What is this evil energy, Dr. Wily?
Dr. Wily?
I mean, Dr. Light. That's bitch.
Remember, if we find that meteor, we find Dr. Wily.
But where is Dr. Wily? That's what it is. I know that he doesn't say that's a good question, Mega Man. He just says that's a good question. But whenever my kids ask a question about something, I go, that's a good question, Mega Man.
You must retrieve the energy immediately, Mega Man. I want you to know too that although there's only like 2 animated cutscenes, one at the beginning and one at the end, I don't think there's a lot more than that.
Or
maybe there's one halfway, but
isn't there one with Gutsman?
No, I think you're thinking of like the intro video, like. So, like, there's the opening cutscene that has the plot in it, but there's also the, like, the instrumental sort of anime-style opening. That's what has, like, of the other Robot Masters in it. There's no voicing in that. It's just music. In the Japanese version, they play... I don't think so. But in the Japanese version, the intro song is Electrical Communication, which is a banger, and then they have a different song in the American version, so like, oh, we don't want them to hear Japanese voices. They can't know that this game came from somewhere else.
God, can you imagine?
And then I played Mega Man Network Transmission, where all the internal voices are in Japanese.
Cheap together.
You get hurt too much, Lan will pipe up. He's like,
I don't
like, are you alright? In Mega Man Network Transmission, the EXE game that's on the GameCube, the platformer.
Oh yeah, I remember
All
that.
the voice acting is in Japanese.
I remember that. I also remember that it was in Japanese, and I thought that was really cool as a child.
It weirded me out because I liked his English anime voice too much. Because he was like lower and cool, you know?
And not a androgynous bitch.
Yeah. Like, I appreciate it now. But back then, I was a young kid who wanted to sound like an older kid. And so, that was like, oh yeah. They actually did get that English voice actor to voice him again in the collection. The Battle Network collection has Mega Man on like game select screen, and he'll like talk to you, and so they got the old English voice actor back. It's pretty wild.
Cause like odds are he's not voice acting anymore.
Yeah, probably not. I'll look it up. God, I miss the Mega Man X 8 and Command Mission era and Maverick Hunter X voice actors. They killed it. I mean, like, it kind of took them a while, but like once they got into those characters, it's like they had some really good performances. All right, Mega Man NT.
Either that or it's like someone relatively famous still.
Andrew Francis had a big
Cat.
no, never mind. Kept voice acting, just minor roles. It looks like lots and lots of minor roles. Well, that's great. There was a Dynasty Warriors Gundam game.
Yeah, it sucks.
Cool. Let's see. Lots of background characters in MLP Friendships Magic. Got to voice Spider-Man in Astonishing X-Men.
That's pretty good. That's astonishing. No, wait, no. That's the X-Men comic I really liked. I can't remember what it was.
Did a bunch of voices in Johnny Test.
Hell yeah. That's how you know you made it.
But yeah, it looks like Andrew has indeed kept on voicing over the years, so
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, I did a voice for Dende in Dragon Ball Z.
Let's fuck with the white mage.
Can you summon Vision of Escaflowne?
This song reminds me of the Spyro. Oh, fuck! Alright, System ICPJ, if you can tell me your favorite Mega Man Robot Master, we will not ban you.
We're counting down a minute.
You have 1 minute. If you can tell me your favorite Robot Master, we'll buy from you. We'll buy our viewers.
You know, it's important to note that Andrew Francis did indeed voice what looks to be a capybara in something called the World Trigger.
That's pretty good.
His name is Raijin Maru.
Raijin Maru?
Yeah.
Good capybara name, if I'm being honest.
How did we get to this point? Oh, right. But yeah, I don't think there are that many voiced cutscenes in Mega Man 8. However, the bosses do talk in fights and things, and when they do their introductions, and a lot of those are funny.
And there's also jump,
Slide, jump, slide. And they start overlapping each other. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that part. Oh,
that'd be great.
I'm gonna have to draw a lot of characters through it. Well, what are you gonna do?
Die.
Yeah, I remember playing Mega Man Network Transmission being like, that's not what they sound like. This is...
I never watched the anime, so
Ah,
I'm so close.
you gotta ramp up the sides. Forward. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, you could. Mega Man would make a voice clip every time he jumped, too. So he'd just be like, he'd just like keep tapping the button. You know what always pissed me off about those Mega Man Battle Network games? So in Battle Network 1, nice. There's a part where Mr. Higsby and Numberman are running an attack on the school and their like server. It has everybody locked up. Dex sends in Gutsman to try to handle it, and he starts freaking out. And then he mentions that Gutsman got deleted. Then Melu asks if Dex has a backup, and he says yeah. So that means that Gutsman is fundamentally okay, right? Although Gutsman got deleted, you know, he has like Gutsman's data backed up, so that you know he can basically revive him. They don't ever like in the Battle Network games, if Mega Man gets deleted, it's just game over. which makes me think that Lan just doesn't back up his shit.
Man, I got you that 100 gigabyte cloud storage you needed. Thanks, Dad! You know, I spent a really long time turning your... Never mind, it's almost a spoiler.
Yeah.
I spent a really long time...
I know how important Mega Man is to you, Lan, so make sure that you back him up on this drive. Yeah, okay, sure. She never does it.
Hey, Lan, I noticed that Mega Man's not backed up. Yeah, you're right on it. You know, it takes like 5 minutes. In fact, here, let me help you. No, Dad, right now I'm talking to my friends on my net mapping. No, that's...
I want to do some virus battling.
No, can...
Yeah, that sounds dangerous. Hey, bud.
Welcome to the annual Imperial Gala! What a crowd! What a night! We auditioned promising new acts this year! We would have our Emperor's underpants had it been... Anyway, we won't bore you the stale old show. Now introducing our new, fresh, never-before-seen, absolute unexpected headlining act. Eddie the Emperor! There you are. Oh, that's you.
There you are, little artist. We can't let him go on like this, can we? Why don't you get up there and work some magic? This stale old show could use your help.
Oop! Zach said Wi-Fi password today is backup or grounded. 1.
Oh, you're Eddie, that's right.
Reason everything's gone wrong. You're the reason everybody laughs at me. I'll crush you like a bug. I'll smash you into paste. I'll...
Hey, short stuff! Looks like you could use this! It'd be a shame for this show to stop short. Tonight only, Yo-Yo's powers will be unlimited. Good luck, little artist.
Ooh! Ooh! It's just a warm. Now, meet your match with Eddie's...
But, yeah, then in, had to ban Systemi CPJ for not contributing to the conversation. But, the one, Mega Man EXE game that actually did bother to put backups in was Network Transmission, where essentially they were your live system. So whenever you jack in, you have a number of backups. And sometimes in levels you can find more backup chips. So they act as like an increase to your maximum number of lives. And then essentially, like, so it's like every time you log back into a level, like you'll have that maximum number. The thing is though, is like why would you only have a limited number of backups? That's a different problem. Mostly the same. Nice. No! Oh. Spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it!
Oh, we gotta keep spinning it.
No!
So long, gay Eddie.
I tried my best to be the leading man. I did. But something's missing.
Is it your wife?
Yeah.
I was so much stronger when I was part of a pair. I've been so stubborn. I wish I could tell you. If only you were here again. Taboo.
Well, well, I feel positively inspired tonight. And that's consequential coming from me. What do you say? Shall we see something new? Eddie, the show must go on.
Oh, Super Boss?
Finny, please accept my assistance. Ride the penguin flock to the top of this cosmic colossus.
That is so funny. Are you getting Sonic Frontiers flashbacks?
Squid.
Squid. I am noticing that my voice for Eddie will sometimes not get picked up by the mic, but I don't feel like adjusting my settings right now, so we will make do. No. I wonder if they have this tiling penguin effect on the wallpapers of all the computers in the office. No crown for you?
Wow.
Ah!
Oh.
Huh. Aha!
Fuck yeah! Hard as hell! I'm too fucking high for this shit.
No!
Hell yeah, yo.
So we're dismantling the Empire, right?
Yeah.
Right, guys? As a treat, please.
Please. Well, he's gonna be too busy getting that toasty.
Oh.
Right? Good shit.
Woo! Thanks to Evening Star for developing this wonderful game. Look at all these people who worked on this.
You
Okie
talked about
dokie.
credits.
Yeah. Christian Whitehead's the name I know best from this list. He's the one notorious for creating the Sonic CD mobile port that sort of exceeded the original Sonic CD in some ways. Things like, like I think widescreen, 60 FPS, that kind of stuff, like quality of life things that really improved it. Oh, Tyson Hesse's being thanked here. Yeah, really kicked off what would eventually become Sonic Mania and now this game, so. There's Jin Sonoe in there as well. He's a major composer for the Sonic games. Being thanked there. Oh, in loving memory of Erna T. Ancheta and Timothy W. Bridges. Our condolences go out to their families. Penny's design has really grown on me. I love the silhouette. The animations are fantastic. Penguins are wonderful too. I'm very excited to see what comes next from this team. Whenever they shall do. Oh, that's funny. She wrapped around the other side. Or no, there's just two of her. I wonder if that was like a sort of cosmic clone in one of these levels I could get. I think it might have been one of Taboo's things. Well, fun. As I was mentioning earlier, we still have plenty of streams to go through. More planned on the way. I hope you all are excited for those. As excited as we are. We'll try to mix it up every now and then as well.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
You have a good time talking.
Yeah.
Good.
Double jump communication. Production pets. Coco, Mr. Wade, Maple and Chi, Booker, Chuck and Maggie, Mishy.
I love Chuck as my father's name.
Beef programming language? Love that. Thanks for playing. Thanks for the game, folks.
Good time.
Oh, post credits.
Miss Fellow. Or perhaps I should call you Miss Demeanor.
I had an NPC named that.
You owe the court some community service.
Oh.
One whirling wafer's worth, to be precise.
You took his whirly wafer on the final boss. That's great.
That's funny.
Woohoo!
Good shit. Alright.
Hey, folks, not only do we have other games planned for upcoming streams, but Grant and I did finish a series for the first time in a very long time, which means eventually we'll be making a review on that as well.
Yeah, we finished Grand Bell. But thank y'all for joining us. If you like what you listen to, feel free to subscribe to us or follow us on Twitch. You can follow us on YouTube at Familiar Territory, where we talk about anime. If you want to listen to our new podcast episode, it'll probably be out in a couple weeks' times. But you don't need to do any of that, because we are not your